And we return now to the topic of Iraq and an exclusive story that our senior investigative correspondent Lisa Myers first reported on for us in September. It's about an Israeli-made weapon system called Trophy that shoots RPGs, those rocket-propelled grenades, out of the sky. Trophy caught the attention of some at the Pentagon because RPGs are a favored weapon of the insurgents who attack American soldiers with them in Iraq and Afghanistan. But so far, the U.S. Army has stepped in and shot Trophy down. Tonight, Lisa Myers looks at why.
In response to urgent pleas from commanders in Iraq, the Pentagon's Office of Force Transformation, OFT, found Trophy. Developed over the last decade in Israel, Trophy, mounted here on a combat vehicle, first detects an RPG, then intercepts it before it hits the target. Pentagon testers found Trophy 98% effective, and OFT, set up to cut through red tape, wanted to battle test the system in Iraq this year, hoping to save American lives. But the Army blocked that testing, arguing in this interview for our first report that Trophy simply is not ready.
The Army is opposed to deploying a system before we assure that it's safe, effective, suitable, and supportable. Trophy is not there yet.
In letters to Congress since our first reports, the Army says the best proof Trophy is not ready is that the Israeli Defense Forces have yet to integrate and field Trophy. To check out the Army's claims, we went back to Israel. We found that the Israeli military has indeed begun to integrate and field Trophy on tanks, buying at least 100 systems. Brigadier General Amir Nir leads that effort. Some say that Trophy has not been sufficiently tested, that it's not ready to be deployed.
It's the most mature and it can do the job.
So you're satisfied that Trophy has been sufficiently tested?
Yeah.
Last fall, after our first reports aired, Major General Jeffrey Sorensen gave Congress a laundry list of reasons why the U.S. Army opposes Trophy. First, 360-degree coverage. Can Trophy handle attacks from every direction?
From a standpoint of providing 360-degree coverage, we have issues.
What does General Nir say? Will Trophy be able to engage targets from all directions?
Yeah, 360 degrees.
360-degree coverage?
Yeah.
You're sure?
Yeah.
Second, can Trophy reload automatically, or would soldiers have to climb out of the vehicle and manually load the weapon, perhaps under hostile fire?
From the standpoint of an autoloader that's not yet developed, we have issues.
We went to Trophy's manufacturer, Raphael, to see if there is an autoloader. So this is the autoloader?
Absolutely, this is an autoloader.
The U.S. Army says you don't have an autoloader.
Well, this is an autoloader.
Third, what's the collateral risk to troops when Trophy intercepts an RPG? After our first report, the Army told Congress it has serious concerns about soldier safety. The Israeli Army's view? How much additional risk do you believe there is to the troops?
As far as we tested it, at most 1%.
So not a significant risk?
Not a significant risk.
In fact, the Israelis argue that Trophy, while not perfect, will provide much-needed protection for troops and save lives, the same conclusion reached by Trophy's backers in the Pentagon. We wanted to ask the U.S. Army about all this. General Sorensen first agreed to an interview, then canceled it. The Army also refused to answer any of some 30 specific questions we submitted. The Army did give us a statement saying the U.S. Army is dedicated to ensuring our soldiers deploy with the best force protection capability and is working on a system to counter RPGs. When will that system, being built by Raytheon, be ready? The Army previously told us it could get to the troops in 4 years, by 2011, but now declines to say whether it is still on course to meet that deadline. Lisa Myers, NBC News, Washington.